Have you ever wondered what really happens when someone files for bankruptcy in the United States? Maybe you've heard rumors, like people losing everything they own, or bankruptcy ruining your life forever. But is that actually true? Well, today, we're breaking down the truth behind bankruptcy in the US. What it is, what it isn't, and what really happens when someone decides to file. Whether you're facing financial struggles yourself or just curious, stick around, because what you'll learn might surprise you. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is bankruptcy? Bankruptcy is a legal process designed to help individuals and businesses eliminate or repay their debts under the protection of the federal bankruptcy court. It's not some loophole to escape responsibility. It's a structured way to get a fresh financial start when there's no other option. And believe it or not, it's actually written into the U.S. Constitution. Now, there are different types of bankruptcy, but the most common for individuals are Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. So what's the difference? Chapter 7 is what most people think of when they hear the word bankruptcy. It's often called liquidation bankruptcy. In this case, a court-appointed trustee sells off your non-exempt assets, like a second car, valuable jewelry, or investment property, and uses that money to pay back as much of your debt as possible. The rest? It's wiped clean. Gone. You don't have to pay it. Now, before you panic, most people who file Chapter 7 actually don't lose their home or their car. Why? Because there are exemptions in place. Every state has rules about what you can keep, called exempt property, and that usually includes necessities like your primary residence, personal clothing, and basic household items. On the other hand, Chapter 13 is a reorganization bankruptcy. Instead of wiping out your debts right away, it allows you to keep your assets while making monthly payments toward your debt, usually over 3 to 5 years. After that period, any remaining qualifying debt is forgiven. So how do you know which one to file? It often comes down to your income and the types of debt you have. If you make below a certain income threshold, Chapter 7 might be your best bet. But if you earn more, or you're trying to save your home from foreclosure, Chapter 13 might be a better fit. It's important to consult with a bankruptcy attorney to find out what makes the most sense in your situation. Alright, so what actually happens once you decide to file? Well, the process starts by gathering all your financial documents. Income, assets, debts, expenses, everything. Then, you file a petition with a bankruptcy court. As soon as you do that, something called the automatic stay kicks in. This is huge. It means that all collection efforts must stop immediately. Creditors can't call you, can't sue you, can't garnish your wages. It's like a financial timeout. Next, you'll attend something called a 341 meeting, or a meeting of creditors. Don't let the name scare you. It's usually a short meeting where the trustee asks you a few questions under oath. Creditors rarely even show up. If you're filing Chapter 7, your case could be resolved within a few months. For Chapter 13, you'll follow your court-approved payment plan for several years. Now let's talk about the impact on your credit, because that's what most people are worried about. Yes, bankruptcy will hurt your credit score. Chapter 7 stays on your credit report for 10 years, and Chapter 13 stays for 7. But here's the thing. If you're already behind on bills, missing payments, or maxing out credit cards, your credit score is likely already suffering. Bankruptcy can actually be the first step toward rebuilding your credit because it clears out the debt that's dragging you down. And speaking of rebuilding, can you ever get credit again? Absolutely. Many people start receiving credit card offers just months after bankruptcy, although they usually come with higher interest rates. If you're responsible and make on-time payments, your score will start to climb again. In fact, some people buy a home within just 2 to 3 years after bankruptcy. It's not a death sentence. It's a restart. Let's address a common myth. Only irresponsible people file for bankruptcy. That's just not true. Medical bills are one of the leading causes of bankruptcy in the U.S., and no one chooses to get sick or injured. Divorce, job loss, and unexpected emergencies can derail anyone's finances. Bankruptcy is a tool for recovery, not a moral failure. Now, it's important to note that not all debts can be wiped out in bankruptcy. Things like student loans, child support, alimony, and certain taxes usually survive the process. But things like credit card debt, personal loans, medical bills, and even utility bills? Those are typically dischargeable. So what should you do if you're thinking about bankruptcy? Start by getting real about your financial situation. List out your debts, your income, your expenses. Are you only making minimum payments? Are creditors calling every day? Do you feel trapped? These could be signs that bankruptcy is worth considering. Then, talk to a qualified bankruptcy attorney. Many offer free consultations and can help you understand your options. And one last thing, don't wait too long. Many people delay filing until things are truly unbearable. When they've drained their savings, sold assets, or taken out payday loans. In many cases, the earlier you take action, the more control you have over the outcome. So let's recap. Bankruptcy is not the end. It's a legal way to get a fresh start. Chapter 7 wipes away debt quickly, while Chapter 13 helps you pay it off over time. It affects your credit, but also helps you rebuild. And most importantly, it gives you the chance to breathe again. If this video helped clear up some misconceptions or gave you something to think about, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe for more clear, honest explanations about money, finance, and the law. Thanks for watching. And remember, no matter how tough things get, there's always a path forward.